welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. Right, make the most of this because once this goes on to cook, I'm going in the bath and we're going to have our natural sham. But I've just finished filming. It is Sunday and we're not having a roast today, okay? I thought, why don't we try something kind of like a fake away, but not quite. We're going to tie in St. Patrick's Day. So my lovelies, as you'll guess by the title, I'm doing a traditional Irish stew with Colcannon mash. And of course, you know where the recipe's coming from, BBC Good Food. So please do not, I mean, you can have a little bit of criticism if this isn't a traditional Irish stew, but this is what BBC's telling me, okay? And the Colcannon mash, I think, is actually from a traditional website. Let me just have a look. So the Colcannon mash is coming from the Spruce Eats, and then the Irish stew is coming from a BBC Good Food. This is what hopefully we're going to end up with, okay? So it is a stew with pearl barley. So it's going to take a while. It's going to take about 10-15 minutes on the hob, and then it's got to go in and cook for about 2 hours, very, very slow. And then we're going to have, as I say, traditional Colcannon mash. I've got some crusty tiger baguette there. You will see Mama G because she's going to help me do the prep. And yeah, I'm actually really excited for this. As I say, now every month we're having a baking and a cooking video, but I thought let's jazz up the fake away for the month, shall we, and tie in good old St. Paddy's Day. So hope you enjoyed the video. Get comfy. It's going to be filled with food. It's going to be filled with us chatting, us stuffing our face at the end, and a little synopsis, let's just say. Sorry if I say it's been a very long day of filming. As I say, I cannot wait to get this slap off and get these eyelashes off, alright? So let's not rat-a-tat-tat any further, and Shannon Lee, let's get into some cooking. Looking forward to your Irish stew?
Yes.
It's our first time doing it.
I'd like a little berry now, please, Shannon.
What do you think? I wish you'd got some Guinness.
Oh, I should have got a Mackerson off of Dad because Guinness is a bit sharp, isn't it? But run over to Merv. He might have a Guinness. Or Lee might have a can of Guinness.
Have you got your whiskey that I bought back?
No, I drank that last night.
Whiskey's Irish, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I've drunk that.
So she didn't leave her whiskey.
I've drunk the whiskey. I've got this left. Do some
vodka.
Well, what can I have? Oh. No, we've got some cider in the fridge, haven't we?
That's not really Irish, is it?
Oh, right then.
I ain't got rum's not even Irish. You had the whiskey.
I don't. Is it Irish whiskey?
I think so, because brandy's French.
Oh yeah, oh no.
So this recipe is like very methodical. So we've done it to the measurements. The only thing I've done, we've pre-soaked our barley and done everything like that. but I did double the barley because we quite like that. So instead of having 100 grams, I've done 200 grams of barley. So I might have to put a little bit more stock in perhaps. Right. But potatoes now, so just rough chunks. You're probably thinking potatoes in the stew and then you're having mash. We're just going to go all out on the carbs tonight. We're just
just cut them in half like that?
Yeah, just like big chunks. Yeah. The photo is very rustic, like I showed you earlier. So as I say, we're just going to kind of wing it and see what happens. I am adding though some white cabbage into the stew just because it's what I've got left from the log cabin. And it doesn't say anything about lamb gravy, but just in case like the stock isn't as thick, we all know like we like thick gravy, so we're gonna try that. But as I say, it just looks very rustic. The lamb is cooking away nicely. It's got to cook, oh my goodness. It's got to cook for 6 minutes. I've got the timer on. And then you have to drain it, put the potatoes and the carrots in. And then once you put the potatoes and the carrots...
maybe that's not going to be big enough. Maybe we've got to do the stock pot. Because we've got to get... Look, that's full already. And I haven't finished the spuds.
Well, it's a big dish. Oh, well, we'll just wing it and see what happens.
Yeah.
And then we've got crusty baguette to go with it, and then the say Colcannon mash. So we shall see. What are we going to do next? After you drain the meat, it says drain the meat.
Some potatoes, Shannon.
Add the onions, carrots and herbs, then cook for about 5 minutes with the potatoes, return the meat, stir in the pearl barley with the stock, then bring to a simmer, and then braise for an hour and a half. So you shall probably see, Mum and G will do all the cutting for this bit, and then I'll do the cutting bits for the mash. Because she can do the onions, because I don't like the onions. We have had to make the executive decision to change to the big stock pot because it's just no chance going to fit in there. So yes, we're going to have to switch it over now and just continue doing the veggies in here. Are you crying?
The onions, the onions.
Are they ready to go in?
Yes, yes.
And then pop them in. Definitely needed the bigger stock pot because it's pretty much double the height of that and it's pretty much to the top. So now it's literally just mixing everything together. Mum is just doing the stock cubes. I'm going to do the amount, I think it's like 850. We're just going to round it up to a litre with 2 stock cubes. And then because it's got a braise for an hour and a half,
We need 4.
yet, but we'll do 1 litre for now, see how it goes, and then we might have to top it up. Because now we can add our pre-soaked pearl barley in. That's ready to go. And then the most important bit is seasoning. So obviously this is a big bowl of stew, so you need a good bit of seasoning. First thing is first, you know what this is by now, we are addicted to it, garlic. It doesn't say to put garlic in it, but we put garlic. We couldn't find any bay leaves, so there's no bay leaves, I'm afraid, in this. We're just having mixed herbs, so we're going to put a good dashing of herbs in there. And again, halfway through cooking, we shall change. Mama G, do you need to do that right now?
Oh, sorry.
And then we can top up the seasoning half the way through, as I say, when we probably have to stock up with a bit more stock cubes. I can never find a way to open this salt grinder. So yeah, you need to just overpack it with seasoning because obviously it's got a long time cooking. So we shall put the 1 litre in. It's probably because as well we've used the right amount of ingredients, but the only thing that we've detoured on is the pearl barley. However, I think it's just like the potatoes. Our potatoes were quite large and not medium, anything like that. So we've got 1 jug, oh, it smells quite nice, of Knorr lamb stock. And actually, shall we put the second one in? Have we got enough? Let's reboil the kettle. So this is what I mean by love, is we go by the recipe and then we still have to adapt it. So I think we'll do 2 litres in here and then we'll simmer it for about 40 minutes. It's got to be about 2 hours, so we'll check it every 40 minutes and see how we get on, eh?
Let's go. Lorito. Yeah. Ey, ey, ey. Oye, baby, no te pone muy cerca. Baby, yo sé que te falta ser mi amor. Yeah, yeah. Pero baby, no te pone así. Te llamé, pero no había señal casual, mi amor. Y te hace falta amor. Y lo estás perdiendo. Oye, mami, baby, no hay más nada de desamor, desamor. Baby, no hay más nada de desamor, desamor. Eso no vale nada, nada, nada. Yeah, y yo no vuelvo más, más, nada, baby. Este tipo de un menos que no le pese, se llama magia. Recuerdos en mi cama cuando te ponías bellaquita para mí. Nunca hablaste mucho, bien calladita. Pero mami, ya yo sabes que te gusta. Estoy guiando sin dirección justa. Tu favorita posición, baby, es cuando no hay ocasión.
The potatoes are boiling. The stew has got 20 minutes left. So you would have seen there, I've done the kale. That is all done. That has just blanched for 1 minute. And then after that, you just drain it and leave it to go. So I've got potatoes on. I'm now just chopping my spring onions because you need spring onions to go in it and on top of it. Oh, potatoes boiling, yes. The stew, I don't actually think that I'm going to put gravy in it because me and Mum have just tasted the sauce and it actually tastes really nice. And as I say, from the photo, it does look like it should be a thin sauce from obviously just the stock and that. So yeah, we're going to leave it be. The potatoes are boiling away, that's great. Oh, I'm not a fan of these spring onions from Tesco. Need to give them a good clean. Look at that. So I texted Ardar and said, Mum's coming to pick up some chilli because he's cooked chilli and he always cooks too much, so he always normally leaves a bit for Mum. And I said, do you want to have a swap? Mum will bring you down some Irish stew. And he was like, oh, I don't like lamb. He's like, I used to love it, now I can't stand it. So I was like, oh. Alright then, more for me and Mum then. So yes, everything has been very rustic so far in this meal, but the spring onions, you have to have it finely chopped. So I'm going to put them ones back in the fridge. Let me know, my lovelies, what you're doing for St. Paddy's Day. Are you doing anything? Are you going out anywhere? What are your plans? And also, if you are Irish, let me know at the end how you think I got on with this. As I say, kind of tweaked the recipe a bit, like added a little bit extra pearl barley and a bit extra stock. But apart from that, I have pretty much stuck to it religiously, which is unlike me, ain't it? I think we're going to serve them in the big bowls because obviously, like, the liquid, it's a little bit runnier than we normally have it. So I think we'll serve it in the big bowl. I don't know whether to have the mash on the bottom or to the side. I'm not quite sure how my little expertise of dishing up is going to be there. Let's pop this in the bag. And you're probably thinking, Shannon, you said after the bath you was going to take your slap off. Well, you've got me slap on at the moment still. I think, will I take it off before or after dinner? I don't know. See how we feel, eh?
You're a guilt trip, feeding me with all these lies. I feel sick. You're a bad choice that I made 5 years ago at some party in New York. Are you texting me to tell me that I'm shit? Why are you still going on about things I never did? Maybe you can't see that I'm hard to hold. I know I'm a basket case you think should be alone, but I still have my friends, don't want you. All I need is them, don't want you. I can barely sleep 'cause of you, but I still have my friends, don't want you. You're a nightmare, reminding me of who I am. I feel scared sometimes. Why'd you leave me be? I know I'm a mess, but I don't need you to tell me. I can't change the things that happen. I know my head's not right. I wish that I could be somebody that's good enough for you, but I still have my friends, don't want you. All I need is them, don't want you. I can barely sleep 'cause
Right. So it's almost 9 o'clock. So quite a late Sunday dinner. It's 8:45 in fact. Oh my god. Mama G has just gone in to finish off Coriori. And then I think she's going to come in with me at 9 o'clock to watch Peaky Blinders. Guys, that is insane. For being not gravy and just being stock. Oh my god, that's got so much flavour. The lamb is so tender. There's big chunks of bacon. I mean, it's a pretty chunky stew. You would have seen from there. And I did top the mash with some spring onions, the Colcannon mash. This is what it's all about, my lovelies. I've got 2 slices of buttered tiger baguette. The internet's still having a disco, so I've got my laptop currently set up from my hotspot of my phone. Thank goodness I have that. Slightly worried I'm going to have to... I need to go into work early tomorrow because I dread to think what I'm going to walk into. And then edit Tuesday's video, which will be the speed clean with me. You would have already seen that. Edit and export that at lunch if I can. So when I come home, I'm going to have to potentially upload it via hotspot again. Oh my god. I love an Irish stew now. See, I would always be so put off because, as we know, I like thick gravy stews, but I love that. I absolutely love that. The carrots have still got a little bit of bite to it, so as I say, it was 2 hours to the dot. Oh my god. So what I'm going to do, I'm watching BBC Live because obviously I don't want to miss the start of Peaky Blinders. Let me know if you're watching Peaky Blinders. And it's like Antiques Roadshow, so I'm not really paying much attention. I'm going to start to eat this. I'll probably put the camera on when Mama G comes in because I doubt she'll be finished. And then we can give you like our overall view. But I think I've smashed this. And I've just got my can of mango flavita. You would have seen it in the Home Bargains haul. Oh, today's a good food day. As I say, it is 9:15, so probably quite late to be eating this, but when it tastes this good, who cares? Right, we've just finished watching Peaky Blinders. Oh my god, it is getting so good. As I say, let me know down below if you have watched it. But what did you think of the stew?
Perfecto.
For not actually having gravy granules, it weren't too bad. I really liked it. I thought I wouldn't like it because it was literally just stock. But it was actually quite nice.
Nice, yes.
I really liked it. We've got some Colcannon mash left, so I'm going to have some for lunch tomorrow. And there'll be enough. No, there's not.
There's no mash left.
I left plenty of mash for lunch. And then tomorrow we can have mash because there's still plenty of kale in that left. So when we reheat the stew tomorrow, we can have Colcannon again with it. But that is probably going to be us for lunches and dinners for probably the next 2-3 days.
2 days maybe. We can't.
It says you can. Shannon. It says that you can do it for 2 days, but if it's done dinner tonight, that's 2 portions. Then it will do 2 lunches, 2 dinners, 2 lunches, 2 dinners. So we might get about 10 portions out of it. Which, as I say, the internet has still been an absolute nightmare. I am having to hotspot everything, so that's absolutely fabulous.
Tomorrow, viewers.
She needs to call PlusNet tomorrow because I'm getting annoyed because I'm going to have to edit my video tomorrow on lunch and then have it on hotspot the whole night again, like I had to do on the last one. So that's fan-dabby-dozy. But yes, as I say, that is our take. Well, not our take. We actually followed it pretty much to a T. Apart from we doubled the pearl barley and doubled the amount of stock.
But good job we did because it was beautiful.
Yeah, because it needed it. But yeah, as I say, so I will leave the recipes down below in the description box.
And the meat was lovely, wasn't it?
Below. Yep, the meat was very nice and tender. So yes.
Even though it cost us £15, viewers.
Yeah, lamb is so expensive. But as I say, that's probably... And that was the cheapest bits of lamb. Like it says in the recipe to use like stewing lamb. But if we'd have got a leg of lamb, it would have been probably double that you said.
Yeah, but Shannon, £5 nearly for 300 grams. And we had to get 900 grams. So viewers, £15 just for meat.
Yeah, but if it's done 10 portions, it's £1.50 a portion.
Yeah, but we have to add up everything else, Shannon.
There's only a bit of veg in that, ain't it, really?
Yeah.
So yes, as I say, I will leave the recipes down in the description box below for the stew and also for the Colcannon mash. But Colcannon mash was actually just mashed potato with spring onions and kale.
Yeah.
It was really nice with loads of butter and loads of milk.
Well, you mashed it this time, didn't you?
Loads of butter and loads of milk. That's a nice, creamy, good mash.
And that good? You actually mashed potato, Shannon.
I had to do mashed potato when I was at the cabin, which you'll see in the vlog coming very soon. So yeah, Dada doesn't want any, so it's more for us.
Yeah.
So we will just be living off of this for the week. But say, if you did enjoy the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. And as I say, leave me a comment. What are you doing for St. Paddy's Day? Have you made an Irish stew? What do you think? Did we butcher it? Was it all right? Just let us know down below. But yeah, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Bye.